Hello, today we are going to continue answering questions from the 20 questions every woman should ask herself today. And today I'm going to try to get through questions 4 and 5. So let's go ahead and get started. Question number 4 is, what's your deal breaker? It says, in matters of love, you have to know where you draw the line. 6O readers reveal what they can't abide. Okay, so the first one says, I guess the petty side of her, things that she couldn't abide would be long fingernails and ponytails. And then the important thing would be no sense of humor. Okay, so this one from Lisa Hatchie says, he was tall, handsome, a pilot, and he talked through every movie we went to. I just couldn't do it anymore. The next one says, if they are married to someone else. That's Lisa Dalby. And Shantae Sanders says, if I had known that my husband snored badly, there would have definitely been a moment of reflection. That's pretty funny. Okay, so the next one is from Amelia Badin, a man who can't manage his money. That can be pretty frustrating. I agree with that one. And the last one is bad grammar, the worst. And that's from Gina Fiscus. So what would be your deal breaker? Like, what would be the thing for you that you really could not, like, stand? For me, I think it would probably have to be the no sense of humor. I mean, someone who doesn't laugh can just be kind of stiff, you know. Like, you've got to have a sense of humor. I don't know. And then maybe, like, I don't know. That's kind of hard to think about, especially on the spot like this. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Okay, so I'm going to go on to number 5. And question number 5 is, what do I really want to do all day? Silicon Valley career coach Maureen Taylor, who works with top leaders in the tech industry, believes that you've known the answer to that question since elementary school. Okay, so I guess she was interviewed. So O Magazine says, how do you choose the right career? And Taylor said, think back to who you were in 2nd grade. Some psychologists believe it's around that age, the first period of time many of us can remember, when we become individuals, when we fully grasp the meaning of right and wrong. It's also when we tended to gravitate towards what made us happy. In 2nd grade, were you an athlete, a bookworm, an artist? You're still the same person. If you loved to solve puzzles, maybe you'd like being a project manager, putting together pieces to form a whole. If you were the outgoing girl on the playground, maybe you'd like sales or marketing. Okay, so I'm just going to answer that question right here instead of getting to the bottom of this and then having to, like, retrace. Who was I in 2nd grade? I was pretty shy in 2nd grade. I ended up coming out of a lot of that and ended up being pretty outgoing. I think that in middle school, I was still very shy, but whenever I got into high school, I kind of just, like, blossomed. I came out of that shell. Thinking back to 2nd grade, I don't really think that I could say for myself that I had any definite life plan, or as they put it, the first period of time many of us can remember when we become individuals, when we fully grasp the meaning of right and wrong. We also gravitate towards what made us happy. At that time, you know, I was just a kid. I loved to play outside. I was not an electronic type person. I never even owned video games until I had children. Okay, so question 2. And how do you know if you're in the wrong career? And Maureen Taylor said, you're not only stressed out, which is normal, you're drained. I've seen this again and again. When people are in the wrong position, they're tired all the time. I don't think that I could add anything to that. I think that that speaks volumes. And the next question is, but we can't all make a living painting watercolors. And Maureen Taylor says, sometimes you just need a modification. I have a client who had an important position in a large organization, but she was exhausted. When I took her back to second grade, she remembered that she loved helping people. She's now transferring to the nonprofit arm of her company. I agree with that a lot. Whenever I get tired in my job, I do. I find that just mixing things up a little bit is sometimes all you need. Like, if I feel like I'm overdoing it, if I just step back a little bit and like change the way I do things, add a new element, I don't know, just those little changes like that would cause me to feel reinvigorated about what I'm doing, and I would come at it with more enthusiasm. And I agree with that a lot. Sometimes just like changing something little can just really speak volumes. You're still working for the same company, just on the end of it that better suits you. Next question. What if your job isn't flexible? And Taylor says, there are probably ways to bring your essential self into your current situation. My grandmother was a janitor at the Empire State Building, but she wanted to be a manager. In second grade, she was the bossy kid on the playground. So at work, she did the best she could, took initiative, showed leadership, and rose to become head custodian of the whole building for 22 years. Even when options are not abounding, just knowing what you like can help start your journey. And that's from Meredith Bryan. I'm not sure if she was the person who gave the interview or what. Alright, so that is it for today. In the next video, I'm actually going to do questions 6, 7, and 8 because 8 is very short. And then 9 and 10 are relatively long. So, and they actually go together. So, that would be it for today until I see you guys tomorrow. Bye.